What's up guys, Gemma here, I'm back again for that pickups video. I promised you guys in this video here, a game hunt video where Jess and I went out to Kirkby Sales and Exchange, and I did say at the end of the video that before we kind of did that, a few days before, we popped into John Shaw's. If you guys are familiar with my channel now, you'll know that John Shaw it's just an awesome place. John Shaw's Sales and Exchange, really great place for finding your hidden gems. Done a couple of videos and we picked up two games, or rather I picked up two games that I'm going to show you now before I show you the juicy stockpile from Kirkby Sales and Exchange. Now, a game that I'd never see around very often at all, put the other one there, is a Super Nintendo title, Home Alone. Now I don't see it around, I see a lot online as cart only, but not so much box, and I never played this back in the day. And the box is in pretty decent condition. It is a PAL Super Nintendo title, so this could potentially be a retro stream for the future, guys. If you've played it, smash a comment below. I do like to hear your thoughts on any of the games that I pick up, so let me know if you've played Home Alone. John gave me a good price on that, as he always does. He looks after me. And then second up, it was just a quick trip into John Shaw's with my auntie. Picked up a Master System title, James Pond 2 Robocod. First experience this franchise all the way back on the Amiga, back with my friend Gareth and Damien back in the day. Again, a really nice copy, and I think Nina actually had a copy of this in as well. This cost a £5. It is boxed complete. There'll be additional pictures on B-roll, and I think you can't go wrong with James Pond. Let me know again if you've played any of the games from the series. It is a series that I think died with the 16-bit era, and unfortunately, you know, I don't know why we don't see like a reboot of the James Pond series. It would be nice to see it rebooted. So they were the John Shaw pickups. Guys, I'm going to show you what I picked up from Nina's shop. Okay guys, we're going to kick off with a Game Gear and two Game Boy titles. First up then is a Game Gear title, that is Outrun. I actually thought I had a copy of this, and the minute I got home I checked it out, and fortunately I don't have a copy, so super stoked. Don't really need to say anything about what Outrun is. It's a classic arcade racer. The Game Gear I don't think was as big of a hit in the US as it was. I don't even think it was released in the US. I could be wrong, let me know. But it's pretty much that kind of handheld Master System is how I kind of summarise it. So Outrun there, and it's nice to have that case as well. Next up is a game that Jess picked out, and it is Alleyway on the original Game Boy. I think I paid £2 for this. I'll put some screens up so you guys can see what type of game it is. It is a game that she's played more than I have, and she said, Gem, you've got to pick that up. It tends to be a staple title on the Game Boy, apparently. Again, not something I played a lot as a child. And then in the glass cabinets that you saw on the video, there was some really nice stuff. And I clocked a copy of Street Fighter Alpha 3, Street Fighter Alpha 3. Now, this is an American version. You've got the oval Nintendo seal there, and then on the back there's a 1-800 number, so instantly after I bought it I knew it was an American copy, but I don't mind because I can still play this on my Retron 5, so I'm pretty happy with that. And I think Jess has got an American Game Boy Advance as well, because I don't think they're like unlocked, so don't see it around often. I think with Street Fighter titles I like to pick them up because they hold their value. So I think as a collector rather than a player, they're pretty good things to have. But if you're a player, I think they're still just as equally as enjoyable to kind of tap into. I'm just going to look at the screenshots on the back here. It's just classic. We've got a Dalcine, we've got Ryu. I just love this stuff. So I think this will be one that I do play on my Retron 5 because, like I say, it is an NTSC copy. So I've got some PlayStation 1 titles and an Amiga title actually. Nice to get an Amiga title in with this. I'm going to show you that right at the end. But before we do, picked up a copy of FIFA 16 for Jess. She loves FIFA 16. It was the first FIFA on the PlayStation 4 whereby you could play as female players, international only, but we do like to kind of play you know, the England versus the US women, so that's pretty darn cool. So she was really happy with that. I picked up a PlayStation 3 title, the Orange Box. This was £3. Used to love Team Fortress 2 back on my PlayStation 3. back in the day. I know it's a lot better on PC, so I'm really contemplating getting it on PC and maybe doing some streams. I've never played Team Fortress 2 on the PC, so what kind of differences, aside from graphics and stability, what kind of differences can I expect between this and the PC version? If you guys can help me out, that would be awesome. And as a Half-Life fan, this I think is a definite staple title. Real good value, actually really good value. I think it's 5 games in one, so that's like super darn cool. So for PS1 titles then, a really nice one I'm going to show you first. The condition isn't great, but the title itself is pretty darn stellar. Guys, it is Bomberman. It is the classic series, as you guys can see, or the value series, classic series, what we would probably call platinum. You can see that along the bottom there. It's missing the manual, so if anybody wants to sell me a copy of the manual, please get in touch by my Facebook group, or let me know below. I hardly don't see Bomberman around a lot, but I love the series. Again, fell in love with it on the Super Nintendo. I remember myself and my friend Rachel did an all-nighter. We stayed up, oddly drinking hot chocolate, listening to our mini disc players and playing Bomberman all night. Like, we went to bed at like 8 AM or something. I think we were trying to complete it. I think we did as well. So that's kind of like a bit of a nostalgia punch as a series. Next up then is International Motocross. Now I did play this a lot back in the day. My brother did play it along with No Fear Downhill Mountain Bike Racing, and it is one that I know that I don't have, and what I'm looking to do with my PS1 collection, which is pretty hefty, is just to kind of beef it out even more, even just, you know, as a collector, even if I don't play some of them, which I know is pretty darn odd, but I don't have that, and I did enjoy it back in the day, so picked it up. Next up then is Formula Karts. Really good game, nice bit of kind of go-karting. I think there's lots of kart games out there. This one is often overlooked. This says it's the special edition. Not sure why. There's nothing on the back to suggest this would be special in any way, shape or form. But again, it is a game that I enjoyed back in the day. If you've played it actually, slam a comment, let me know. If you don't like any of these games, also let me know below. And finally is a game that I don't see around. It is called Gubble. Never played it, but it does say, taking control of Gubble, a lovable alien you'll need to make use of your wits as well as a wide range of tools to remove the nails, screws and tacks from dozens of varied levels. So bit of a puzzle game there. I thought I'd give that a go. Nina's got a decent range of PlayStation 1 games in. I think this was on the range that were 3 for £5, so nice prices, but you've got your higher end stuff as well. Kind of running out of space, we'll put this up there. And finally guys, my Amiga game, slide off shot here, classic franchise, copy of Mortal Kombat. Absolutely wicked. It was nice to see this in Nina's shop, nice to have a bit of Amiga love. Unfortunately my Amiga, my 500 plus, isn't set up. Totally out of space in here. It's one of my kind of regrets that I don't have enough space. Jess will probably kill me for saying that because she's got a tiny corner of this room. I dominate it. So I guess I'm greedy, so I'm sorry Jess, but I'm sorry. But nonetheless, when my Amiga was set up, this will definitely be something that I'll play a lot of. I really do like Mortal Kombat. Again, played this on the Amiga back with my friend Matthew and Richard back in the day. They were lucky enough, as well as Gareth and Damien, to have an Amiga. I didn't. So played a lot of this stuff with them. So nice nostalgia all around. So there we go. Nice little pickups video for you guys. Really happy to show some of that stuff. I just love pickups videos. I said in Thursday's video that out and about stuff really makes me buzz. When I'm in the games room, pickups videos are some of my favourite to film, so, and I know you guys love them as well, so I can't thank you enough for the support. But tweet me your pictures of your recent pickups, or post your pictures of your pickups to my Facebook group. All social media links are in the description, guys. So what are we today? We are Saturday. Probably streaming later, back at work Monday, but never mind, the show must go on. Guys, thank you for the support. Don't forget to hit subscribe on your way out. My name's Gemma, take care, see you soon.